cups here. Have your stuff here.
Should have ample room.
Some of you may recognize Eddie for some other videos inside the coffee shop.
What's up, guys?
He was always a champion there at the Aeropress. We're going to be going over how to make Aeropress coffee at home, because this is a really cheap way to make really good coffee. One of my favorite ways that I use every day. It's really quick. You only need a few things, and you can even skip some of these things too if you just buy pre-ground coffee. But today we're going to need an Aeropress, about $30. You can get one at Target. Probably your best bet, because I know shipping online is a little crazy right now. It already comes with the filters, so we'll go over that here in a bit. You're gonna need coffee, obviously. So right now we're using Sun's Coffee. It's a place, I want to say, in Fort Worth. They have really good stuff. We just tried them recently. And then a grinder. I prefer burger grinder if you can get one. You would buy pre-ground coffee if you don't have a grinder. And the grind size that you buy, it works out pretty well. So the Aeropress actually comes with a scoop in it, and it's about 17 grams. So what you'll do is just use that scoop, just grab one scoop of coffee, and then that'll be your measurement for about an 8-ounce cup of coffee. It's pretty much go-to whenever you're getting started. I don't have that, so I just eyeball it, to be honest, and I kind of do it about halfway, which ends up being a little bit over 17, but that's kind of how I like it. And one other thing I forgot, which is pretty important, is water. So obviously we need a way to get hot water. I'm using a kettle. Honestly, you can just boil water inside of a pot. I used to do that. As long as it has a good way for you to pour it out so you don't make a mess. All right, so we got to grind this, and we'll be right back. That was the company that sent us, randomly sent us like 4 bags of coffee.
That's awesome.
Tastes really good.
Smells amazing.
This one is brown sugar blueberry black tea. It's a light roast. So let's see here. Okay, so we got our coffee ground. So whenever you get your scoop, it'll be about, we like to do what's called the inverted method. So you flip it upside down. It'll be a little bit different than the directions on there. You bring it all the way down to right under that 4. Put the coffee in here. And it should fill up around above the 4. I don't know if you can see it there. It'll focus. No? Cool.
It's above the 4 when you have yours.
All right. So one thing you want to do is, which I didn't get to do beforehand, is wet the filter. Just gonna put the hot water through it, and it kind of gets the paper taste out of there. And then we'll set this aside for now. Get that wet. But all right. Now the next thing we're gonna go ahead and do is fill up the Aeropress. So I fill it up about halfway. Go ahead and mix it. Stir it a little bit. Make sure you get all the coffee grounds. Let that sit for about 30 seconds or so. And then whenever that's done, we'll go ahead and just top it back off. Fill it up all the way. It's getting hot in here. The AC's off.
Nice.
Okay, let that sit for a little bit longer.
Stuff out of the way. Oh, we're working with the hot water.
Now, one thing you can do is put the cap back on, and then go ahead and stir it a little bit more just to kind of get those beans in there. And then Eddie, I'll let you go ahead and press it.
All right. So this is the part that can get a little tricky. So a little Skywalker glass here. So we'll do the switch over, and it's a consistent amount of pressure, not too fast, not too slow. Definitely want to have something sturdy to push down on. You keep going all the way until you finally feel that you reach the bottom.
You hear a little hiss, and that's okay. Some people recommend to not get the hiss, and other people kind of do. You'll get like the last little bit of like acidity and kind of flavor out of there. I guess if you play around with it, it'll be personal preference at that point. And there you go. So now you have your cup of coffee from an Aeropress. It takes about 2 minutes if you just use regular ground coffee. If you have a grinder and you grind it, if you have a hand one, take a little bit longer. Electric one obviously be a lot faster. cleanup for this thing is super easy. All you do is take this off, and then you push out the coffee, rinse it out, and then it's good to go for another cup. So, all right, guys, let us know how your coffee comes out. Let me know if you mess it up. We've had friends mess it up before. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead, drink up, and be safe. And then next time we'll teach you how to make cold brew coffee with this thing too, because this thing is super versatile, and I found out a lot of fun ways to make coffee with it at home. So I'll be going through those next. Yeah, see you on the next one.